How old were you when you started singing?
I was about 5 or 6 when I first started singing.
What is your first memory of singing?
My first memory was when I auditioned for Annie in the first grade, and I had to think of a song off the top of my head because I really wasn't too prepared for the audition, and that's my first memory of singing.
How did you learn the songs you sung when you were younger?
Well, my mom, she sings, and we used to sing around the house a lot, and I just listened to a lot of albums with her, and I would just pick up the songs like that. I listened to them over and over again, and that's how I really learned the songs. And when I sang with her, she helped me, so that's how I really learned at such a young age.
You did a lot of shows around Detroit when you were younger?
Oh, yes. I did a lot of little functions around the Michigan area. I did New Detroit, which is a function they had for Martin Luther King's birthday every year. And I sing a lot of stuff like Whitney when I went in there, like every year. I sang at a couple of colleges, U of D College, which was a very, very good experience because I sang in front of people that were my age, I was very nervous because I didn't know how they'd accept me because I used to sing in front of a lot of adults. And singing in front of them was really scary because a couple of people that went before me, they got kind of booed because the kids don't really care. But they took to me pretty well, so it was a good experience.
Then you performed with Gladys night. How did that come about and how did you feel?
Well, that happened through my manager, Barry Hankerson. Gladys was, of course, his former wife, and she wanted me to come on her show, so she called and asked could I do that. And, of course, I accepted because I thought it'd be a good experience to be on, a show with Gladys Knight. And I felt really great because it was almost like I was like on tour with her because we had like 5 shows, one every night, and I was like I felt like I was all important and everything, and it was really great. And I came back home and told my friends and everything, so it was good.
Did you always want to pursue a career in music?
Definitely, I always wanted to. Ever since I really started out, I always knew it was something I wanted to do because I really found peace in singing. I enjoyed it and I did it all the time. It's something I always wanted.
Who was your role model when you were growing up?
I definitely have to say my mother, really both of my parents, because they helped me in this career. They helped me get started. They got me vocal lessons and anything I wanted to do in terms of music, they encouraged me. So I really consider them to be my role models.
How did you meet R. Kelly?
I met Rob through my manager, Barry Hankerson, because he's also Robert's manager. And I met him right before his first album came out. That's how we hooked up.
What do you think made him want to work with you?
Well, I don't know if it was a particular thing. It's just that when we met, we kind of clicked. We had like a certain vibe between us. It was something special. And we've been pretty close ever since. So really, it was just a certain thing, I guess, that happened when we met each other.
What was it like to work with R. Kelly? Was it fun?
Definitely. Robert is a very comical person. So, of course, a lot of funny things happen. So many that I really couldn't even pick out a certain one and tell you. But really, working with him, he's unpredictable also. So it's not like when we go in the studio, we have the song, written out, when we just go in and just sing it through. This whole album came off the top of his head. And, really, we'll just go to the mic, and he'll tell me to say something and sing it, and I'll sing it. If we like it, we keep it. If we don't, we don't. So it's really a special kind of way we do that. It's something that's not written out and planned. It's just something that really happens.
How long did it take to record the album?
It took us approximately, 7 or 8 months to finish it. We started in the beginning of '93, and we finished really by the end of the summer. But when I went back to school during the school year, I came back to Chicago to do a couple of more tunes, and then the album dropped in '94.
What is your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song is At Your Best, You Are Love.
Why?
Well, because I love the Isley Brothers for one, and I don't know, I think the song is really special. The words and the lyrics are really heavy. The Isleys, most of their songs, the lyrics are really something. You have to really listen, and their songs are really deep, and I thought that song was really special. And when I hear it, when I first heard it, I fell in love with it when Robert, brought it to my attention, and I've loved it ever since.
Do you wish you did more when you were in the studio?
No, because when I came in the studio, well, of course I love singing, so I didn't mind coming in no matter what hour. But me and Rob would sometimes just kick it. We come in here, watch a movie, then go finish a song. We go eat and then come back. So it was really a fun experience all the way around.
Did you enjoy the time you spent in the studio?
Oh yeah, it was fun. They're long hours from maybe 4 to 6 a.m., but I enjoyed it. It was fun, a lot of fun.
Do you see singing more as a business or pleasure?
Well, I'd say both, business and pleasure. A lot of business. It's hard work, the interviews and everything, getting up, going places at the last minute. But there's a lot of pleasure with it, just like I said earlier, as far as being in the studio and just hanging there, kicking it till early hours. That was fun. There's a lot of fun involved. I'd say it was really both.
Have you always thought of it that way?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, because I say my uncle told me before I got into it about, that it's going to be fun, but there's a lot of business, involved, a lot of work. So I really kind of knew.
What have you learned about the record business?
I've learned that you have to be determined and concentrate if you're going to get into this business and have a good work ethic, because like I said, it's long hours, it's hard, and you got to be able to just go and work, because people will call you at the last minute, so you have to be somewhere at a certain time, and you just have to do it. So if you're going to get into this business, you got to work hard. That's what I've really learned.
Was it your uncle who sparked your interest in music?
Well, I'd say I always had an interest since I was young, but having him help me as far as deciding if I wanted to get into this professionally or not, because he told me what was involved. So having him there was a great help, but I've always had an interest ever since I was young.
What is it like going to school and also having a career at the same time?
Very hard. Very, very hard, because sometimes I'd have to leave Chicago and go straight to school with no sleep or anything. I may have to do a test, but I had to do it because I'm very into my school and my education. I feel that's number one. But the school has been very cooperative, because I go to Performing Arts High School, so they understand, what I'm doing. So I get help from them and from my parents, so I keep up my grades.
What are your grades like?
I can say I have a 3.9 average. So my grades are very good, considering that I travel a great deal.
Do your classmates treat you any differently now?
No, they don't. Really, they're really happy for me, and they've been there for me, which is great, because I've dealt with jealousy before, even before I got into this on a professional tip. And being at this school, it's been great, I think, because since everyone's into performing arts, they understand what I'm doing, and they want to get into it also. So, they've just been really supportive.
What will you do about school in the future?
Well, I'm going to have a tutor pretty soon if I have to go on tour or anything. And no matter what, I'm going to continue school. So I'll never think about dropping out or anything, because it comes first. So I'll probably have a tutor that would travel with me.
Will you still take your singing seriously now that you are successful?
Definitely. And having parents that are very into it also keeps me level-headed on that.
People must think she's a star. Her life must be perfect. What problems do you have in common with other teenagers?
Plenty. Especially with parents. We all can relate with that, as far as getting in trouble, cleaning up your room, doing chores. I still have to do that. Just because I'm the Liyaah don't mean nothing. And I have any kind of little problem, the pimples, I get those. My skin's not perfect, so I have a lot of little problems like any other teenager does.
What advice do you have for teenagers?
Well, my advice for all teenagers is to always get an education, because there are a lot of opportunities out here in the world, but education is the key to all opportunities. And even if you want to be in this business, it's best to have an education, because you can always go further if you have it. So please, stay in school.
You get on well with your parents. What advice do you have for teenagers who don't get on with their parents?
I'd say to try to communicate, because if you give your parents a chance and you communicate with them, they can become your best friend. And it's great when your parents are your best friend.
What do you do in your spare time?
Well, in my spare time, I usually try to hang with my friends, a lot because I don't get a chance to do that. So I'll, chill with my girls, we'll play cards, go to the mall, play a little pool or whatever. So I do something, I do little things like that when I get spare time.
Now that your album has gone gold, how do you plan to hang out without being swamped by autograph hunters?
Well, I have gone to the mall and people have, recognized me. Tripped me out at first because the video had just came out and someone recognized me really quick, and I was tripped out about that because I thought it'd take a while, for people to really start to recognize me, but it didn't. So I go, a bodyguard goes with me. I don't have to have 5, 10 people go with me, but I do go with a group of people. I don't go by myself anymore. So that's how I deal with that. And people want an autograph, I'll hook them up, I'm down like that.
Were you happy with your life before all this?
Oh, I was definitely happy. I just knew that this would just add something else to my life, but I was always happy.
Now that all your time is taken up with music, what do you do for entertainment?
Well, like before, I chill with my girls and we'll just hang. I usually do that. Listen. I also listen to a lot of music in my spare time, so I do stuff like that.
What kind of cosmetics do you use?
Well, I don't wear makeup a lot. I only wear it if I'm doing a video or a show, because I don't really like to get into that because I like my skin to stay pretty smooth. But when I'm not doing a video or something, I just wear lipstick and I use Flory Roberts and MAC.
Do you use any special beauty products to keep your hair looking so good?
Well, I have a wrap, so I usually just wrap my hair every night. So I don't use, I don't curl my hair or anything. I wrap it, and I use Vita Point on my hair every day.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I do not have a boyfriend. Right now, I'm really into my music and my schooling, so I don't have a lot of time for that.
What would be your perfect date?
Oh, my perfect date. That's a good one, because I really haven't really thought about that. Perfect date probably have to be something simple at first. Let's go to a movie or something chill like that, get to know the person first.
How do you keep in shape?
How I keep in shape? I work out every day as much as I can, unless I travel and I can't keep up, but I do sit-ups every night no matter what, and I do a lot of leg ups and things like that. But when I'm home, I go to Vic Tanny's a lot, work out.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is black, definitely.
What is your favorite food?
Pizza.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I do. I just got a little puppy. Rob bought me a little puppy, and his name is Tor. He's so cute. He's only 3 months. He's a little baby.
Who is your favorite rap group?
My favorite rap group? Now, that's a really hard one. But I'd have to say my favorite rap group is Jive.
Who is your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper? Snoop.
Who is your favorite R&B singer?
Well, we all know. I shouldn't even have to say Mr. Robert Kelly, better known as R. Kelly, of course.
What is your favorite song just now?
Favorite song out right now? Such a hard one. Body's Calling. Favorite. Right there.
Where is your favorite place to hang out?
That'd have to be Northland Mall.
Are you excited about touring with R. Kelly?
Yeah, I am kind of excited about that. Going on tour. And chilling with Rob, of course, on tour is going to be a lot of fun, because I've went to a couple of cities where he was, and we always have fun when we together. But going on tour and also performing, I know it's going to be great, and I really want to do that.
What can people expect from Aaliyah on this tour?
Secret. We're working on that right now, but I'm not going to give anybody any clues because I want to surprise them. I want to blow people away.
Can I ask you to sing something from your album?
Okay, here we go. Do the next single, which is At Your Best. When I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see. But at your best, you are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know. Okie dokie. At your best, coming at ya. Say bye-bye, Tor.